Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Justin Riley. We have a great show for you today. I hope you stick around. My first guest is Heather Wittwer from Center for Families. Heather, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us. And as I understand, you're going to be talking to us a little bit about the Parents and Children Together program, or PACT, that you have at Center for Families. Talk to us a little bit about what that is. Give us a background.
Okay, PACT is a parenting support program done in-home for parents with cognitive disabilities that have children between the ages of 0 and 18. Sometimes the children have disabilities also, but other times they don't. And we just help support the parents through all the stages of development.
So these are children who have parents who have disabilities, you
Yes,
said? Okay,
yes.
got it. And sometimes the children have disabilities, but sometimes they don't.
Correct, yeah.
Got it. So how does somebody get referred to this program? How does that work?
Well, anybody in the community can refer a family. They would just go to our website, centerforfamilies.org, or look up my contact information online. After we get the referral, we determine eligibility,
Right.
Depending on the parent's needs, and we kind of see if they need some case management or support or both.
Okay, so there's a certain, once they've been referred, you go through these eligibility requirements to see if they qualify
Yes.
for that. So when you do a visit, I mean, are you going to their home to do a visit? Is that kind of how that works, or are they coming to you for that initial visit?
Most services are done in the home.
Okay.
So where the children are comfortable, the parents are comfortable.
Sure.
But we are able to do some visits, in case management at maybe a doctor's office, a school, attend with the parents.
And what does a typical visit look like?
It varies, depending on the needs of the family. But sometimes we give support, help parents navigate the school system.
Sure.
Help them, get support services for their children at school. We support parents around child guidance and setting limits, following through, things like that. We use a variety of different curricula. For example, the Parents as Teachers curriculum.
Okay.
Or Love and Logic, and others kind of throughout the years. Families sometimes are in multiple programs at our agency.
Sure.
We have 2 school readiness programs, Parent-Child Home and Play and Learn. And they could also be utilizing our respite program, which gives parents a break.
Right. And you may have mentioned this, and I apologize if I missed it, but what are the typical ages that you see, or what is there an age limit for eligibility for this program for kids?
No.
Okay.
Usually,
so any age 18 and under can.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Very cool. So obviously it sounds like a really, really cool program, and what have you seen in terms of gains in the families? What have they gained from this?
I've seen a lot of confidence. The parents, really gain confidence in their skills. They build better relationships with their children. We work a lot on attachment. The parents learn to advocate for themselves and for their children. Maybe they haven't had a voice growing up, and so we kind of help support them in speaking up for themselves, for their children, to get what the family needs.
Absolutely. It's so important that people are not only advocating for their children, but also advocating for themselves as well. So that's great that you're teaching those skills to these folks.
And we may, sometimes we might also teach them the bus system so they can be more independent in getting around Madison.
Oh, sure.
Just a lot of skills around parenting.
There's such an expectation in our society for people to just be independent, and oftentimes, unfortunately, some of these folks just don't have the family support that they really need, because for whatever reason they ended up separated from their family of origin, so they just don't have that. So, if people have questions about the program, who should they contact? Tell us how to get in touch.
I would recommend going to our website again, or calling the number on the screen, contacting me, and we can help you out.
Excellent. Well, Heather Wittwer from Center for Families, always a pleasure to talk with you. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Don't go away. There's more Talk of the Town coming up right after this. Stick around.